We should be live now with sound. 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 All right. All right. Okay, that should be a little better now. Sorry, guys. Jeez. What a day. Better. Cool. All right, let's dive in. First of all, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Z Cole, Z Diddy, source half sus. All right, cool. I love it. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I just had to say thank you for all the love on the channel already. I'm extremely grateful. Y'all have been too kind. Thank you for commenting, engaging, encouraging, talking crap, laughing, having fun. I don't care. Just thanks for all of it. It's awesome. Yeah, market's super jumpy. Really whippy. As you can see here. All right, so I'm going to try not to like rush through this stuff. What's up, man? Try not to rush through this stuff. I'm going to try to go through as methodically as possible. I do have a hard stop today at 9:50 Central Time. I may be able to get back on around 10:30 Central Time. So if I'm able to get back on, I will. But I do have a hard stop. So I've got just under an hour here with y'all. So we're gonna make some good trades. We're gonna make some smart trades, and we're gonna try to make something happen. All right, couple of things. Is Bitcoin mooning right now? Seriously, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, here, let me switch to my charts. Let's look at the charts. Look at the charts. Alrighty. We should be seeing the charts now. And all right, cool. So now we've got the charts here. All right, so a couple things. I recorded a video over the weekend. A lot of people were asking like what my strategy is, how I trade, supply and demand. Some people made comments that I should have more indicators. Totally agree. Supply and demand isn't the only thing I should have. I use a lot. I use VWAP, I use EMAs. But on this chart here, I try to keep it as clean as possible with what I have here. But it's not the only chart I have up. So I wanted to clarify that. Yeah. So like EMAs, specifically the 14 and 21 EMAs, I use for trade entry location. So like if I get a signal here that makes me really want to go in long on something, I'm sorry, not long or short, but if I want to enter a trade, I'll look to the EMAs on my other chart to figure out if that's like if and where I want to place the trade. Like trade location. So anyways, that was just one thing I wanted to clarify. Yeah, DXY is breaking. This may have been a little bit of a fake out to the downside. It may not. I don't know. Let me... Yeah, this might be a total failed auction, like a gnarly failed auction to the downside, which would be kind of crazy. It really looks like it wants to fall out of bed here. The ES kind of looks like it too. Sellers are definitely in control. God, it's still really whippy. For being after 9 o'clock, it's still pretty whippy. I'm going to sit this one out for a few more minutes. Z Diddy, what industry do you invest in the most or know the most about, or do you just stick with funds and top stocks? That's a good question. Okay, so let me think of how to answer that. I spent the last 2.5 years working in tech, so I do have tech investments, like not public company investments. I'm not an expert on that, but I know it well enough to at least feel decent about what I'm doing. What else? I trade a lot of, I'm pretty much mutual funds and different funds like that. And then I'll pick stocks, but the stocks I pick, like I definitely follow Warren Buffett's long-term investment strategy. So what I invest in outside of what I'm doing here is like kind of boring, but occasionally I'll take a big risk. Like right now, I guess it's actually, I think Warren Buffett has it in his portfolio too, but right now I'm very bullish on American Airlines. So I've got thousands of shares of American Airlines stock. My average entry was like $12.30. So I'm pretty happy with that investment right now. But yeah, I like to look for opportunities. So I'm definitely a value investor. Like when everyone's talking about, like everyone's jumping on the Nvidia and the Bitcoin bandwagons right now, I don't think that's a wise decision, because I look at things of how much opportunity is there here, as opposed to like how much upward opportunity is there, as opposed to like what's hot right now. Like if I'm just now hearing about Nvidia, if I'm just now looking at Nvidia's data and Nvidia's financials right now in March of 2023, like I'm late to the party. Like you got to be ahead of that. So I'm trying to be the first one in to, not first one in, but I'm trying to get in early on things like that. Now American Airlines isn't a tech company, but I do think American Airlines has had some really bad, their financials haven't been great for a while, a lot of debt. But I think they're a bedrock company. I don't think we will let them fail as a country. I don't think we'll let American Airlines fail. So my thought is, why not get in when American Airlines is cheap and enjoy the ride with everyone else? Enjoy the ride as it kind of rebounds from what I think are close to all-time lows. That's my strategy for long-term investing. One person asked that question. 24 people are watching, and so 23 of you who didn't care about that answer. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. Okay. I want to do something here, but this is horrible. Is anyone else trading Nasdaq today? Sound off in the chat. Let's go. Grim Trades trading NQ. You made any trades today? Penny, you made any? DX. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, ES and Russell. Captain, that's cool. Oh, here we go. Are we going to finally get a breakdown? You're short from 18. Did you mean 18,302? All right, I'm 302. Yep. Okay. I'm going to look for an entry here. God, I don't know why my heart's racing so much. You know what? I'm going to look for an entry up here at, I would really like one up here at 300. I don't think I'm going to get it. So I'm going to look for an entry here. Just right at like 92. Let's see if we get it. I'm risking 500 here, going for 1500. So my target is going to be down here at 77. I'm going to move stop to break even just in case we are at the dead ass lows of the day. All right, break, baby. Hey, Hefe, if you're in the chat, stop buying. Hefe keeps buying. Hefe always fades me. Drives the price up. He just buys thousands of contracts at a time. Hefe's a big hitter. Oh my gosh. I might kill this trade. Yeah, I'm going to kill it. I killed the trade. Lost $190. I don't like the way it's moving right now. I wanted to see a more assertive breakdown there. I killed the trade. I had 5 contracts on. My entry was 18,292 quarter. Z Diddy looking. Oh, Z Diddy, you're trading gold. Okay. Gold futures. All right. While we kind of wait for this to just putz around in this area here. Nice. Gold futures. That's sick. While we wait for this to putz around in this area here, just wanted to expand on a couple of things. First of all, thank you all for the comments, subscribers. If you're new here, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. It means a lot. Y'all, it's crazy. I got over the weekend. Well, let's see. Going back to last Wednesday was my first stream. We had 200 subscribers going into last Wednesday. And this is just an old channel of mine that I've had for years. And I haven't used it in years. So we went from 220 subscribers or so to 640 subscribers as of this morning. And so we grew by more than 400 subscribers over the weekend off of 3 live videos and 1 brief 5-minute video I posted. King Caesar, thank you. So I just want to say thank you, all of you. I'm like blown away by your kindness, by the fact that you're willing to follow along. Yeah. So I just want to say thank you. It's been really cool. I really have loved learning to trade futures, and I'm going to do my very best to share what I've learned so far with you all. And as I continue learning, I'll continue sharing what I am learning. I'm never going to pretend like I know it all. I don't. I'm never going to pretend like I have some kind of like secret formula. I don't. I have a strategy, and I feel pretty good about my strategy, but my strategy is always improving, always being refined, and hopefully I can share that process with you all. I'm going to do my best to use this channel and use these streams as kind of a live journal of my trading. One person over the weekend made a comment that I seem emotional when I trade. Yes, I act that way. I am trying to make this entertaining for you all. So as much as I want to be a level-headed trader, I also want to be an entertaining trader. So I want to make sure that I'm not just sitting here, like staring at my screen and not talking to you all. So I am going to be self-deprecating, funny, hopefully. I think I'm funny. Just kind of goofy. That's just who I am. That's my natural personality. So yeah, grim. Yeah. So like when I'm in a trade and I'm like, no, like the funny thing is like my heart like isn't like racing on that. I'm just like reacting to the trade for the camera, kind of. Like when I'm trading by myself and I'm not streaming, I don't do that. Sometimes I will cheer though. Like if I'm down, one thing that I do usually get excited about is if I'm down on the day and I come back from a down day to scratch. If I come back to scratch, or if I come back into a profitable day from starting off in a down position, that's when I'll come out of, that's when I'll just like get super stoked. Honestly, that feels better to me. Like that is a better feeling than just putting 10 contracts on and grabbing 50, 50 ticks. I mean, yes, that's not that it feels better. It just feels, knowing that you came back from a loss is a really good feeling. So that's the one time I get pretty freaking stoked. Are you kidding me, guys? We have 30 of you watching right now, and it's day 4 of this stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sound off. Where are you from? Last week we did this, and we had people like Canada, Portugal, Spain. Where are y'all from? Texas. I love it. Which part? I lived in Dallas for a little bit one time. Belgium. What up, Belgium? Damn, that's sick. Minnesota. Canada, Corona, California. I lived in Los Angeles when I was a kid. I love it. New York City, originally Poland. Ah, now I understand Polski trader. I love it. That's great. Henry G, which part of Los Angeles you from? You don't need to be super specific. Just wondering, like, general area. I will be so specific when I tell you which part of Los Angeles I'm from. I'll give you my address and the GPS coordinates. Oh, Burbank. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm from the North Valley. Woodland Hills, Agora Hills area. I live in Nashville now. Been here 10 years. But that's where I was raised. I'm 33. I'm 33, been trading since I've been trading stocks and options since I was 18 and a half, just before I turned 19. So we'll call it 19. Since I was 19, and I have been trading futures now for only 5 months. But I day traded. So before doing this, I day traded with Schwab. I had a margin account, and I day traded individual stocks. So I was basically trading with 4 to 1 margin with individual stocks with my own money, and actually did pretty well. I just was looking for a better platform, came across Tradeovate, wanted to use Tradeovate for regular stock trading, and realized it was a futures platform. I'm like, what's futures? Or like, how do I trade futures? What's the difference? And that's how I started in futures. You wanted to ask about my boxes on the green candle before the down move. Oh, okay. Are you talking about these boxes right here? Graham, are you talking about this red box here and this green box here? Yeah, futures is way better. Ah, okay. Okay. So, all right. This is a really good question. So let me very quickly explain order blocks, supply and demand. Really, yeah, let me very quickly explain this. So it's kind of hard to draw them today. They're very big today, and I kind of actually disagree with these order blocks that they have from QuantView right now. Although technically they're correct. So let me show you how they got this. So you can see right here, we broke back to the upside in the last, we're on the 1 minute chart right now. We broke back to the upside here. Not a big breakout. We're actually coming back down now, but we did break off of these lows right here. This was the last red candle before we started breaking up. So what you would do, and what this software does for me, is it basically takes, this candle right here, this one, was the last red candle, and then on a normal chart, all of these candles were green, or like 4 of these, like these next 4 were green. So before we broke up here, we had this red candle that was a demand order block. This is our demand zone. So they charted this box off of that. because this was the last red candle we had before the breakout. So you take the full body and wick of the candle, and that's your order block. And then up here, same thing. We had a breakdown right here, and this was the last green candle before the breakdown. So the order block is off of this green candle here. Does that make sense? That's all that order blocks are, and it's meant to show where volume. It's meant to show where there was a spike in volume in which either the sellers or the buyers took over where they were previously not in control. Does that make sense? So let's go to this one here. This one's actually a little bit clearer. And there's quite a few up here. Okay, so right here, we had, sellers were kind of coming in and taking over, but then the buyers were really fighting. We were more or less trading sideways up here. And then all of a sudden, you had this last green candle right here before we got a pretty strong breakdown as far as sellers taking over. So this last candle here is our order block. And you see, it actually respected this. So the buyers tried to come back in, and the sellers knocked it down right back in this range. So that's why these are pretty strong. I like supply and demand trading. Now, as you can see here, one thing I like about today, and I would expect us to continue breaking to the downside. We might come back up, but I would expect us to end up back down here a little bit later. One of the reasons, today is looking pretty bearish because, we have order blocks everywhere up above us. We also have VWAP. VWAP is on my other chart. I would strongly recommend you have VWAP on yours. VWAP is up at 18,314.25. So even if we do break out right now, I would expect that we would struggle to break back all the way up through VWAP. And if we did, then we have these other levels up here that we might hit some resistance at. And I don't have VWAP on this chart only because it's just a lot of clutter, and I like to see this a little bit more cleanly. But I have it on my other chart that I'm looking at. I have a few different charts up. Let me think. So Friday, one of the reasons Friday was such a hard day to trade, if you guys watched my stream from Friday, Friday we were every 5-10 minutes, we were hitting a new all-time high. And one of the challenges with all-time highs is that there's no historical precedent for the all-time high. In other words, we are at a record, therefore, there are no levels up there. You can do Fibonacci, you can look at pivot points, you can do things like that. Those are valuable, but we've never been there before. We've never been up into the 18,300s until Friday. So there wasn't really any, a trend day into all-time highs is kind of scary because there's nothing, you can't look back at the chart and go, what happened last time we were at these levels? Because we've never been there. That's why trend days like Friday are really hard for me to trade personally. And I should have walked away much, much sooner than I did. Hopefully that's helpful. Just kind of give context there. All right. Not a lot happening right now, although it looks like we may now test the lows again. So I am going to look for an entry here. What I'm going to look for on this next trade, because I am going to try to get in here for a short. Now, we are in the middle of the demand order block that I talked about. However, we're retesting it for the 10th time right now. And there is a lot of momentum in the ES showing a breakdown below VWAP right now. So I do think we are poised for a breakdown to the lows. So I am going to try to take a short here. What I'm doing here before I take a short, I want to make sure I don't enter this short too early on this candle. I'd rather be late than early because there is a chance that buyers come back in and this candle retraces the entire red candle before it and really gains some momentum, and we break back to the upside. Like a true double bottom formation right here. There's a chance we get that. And so I don't want to be on the wrong end of that. But yeah, let me, trend is your friend. I actually love range bound days. Range bound days are my favorite. So if we kind of stay in this range bound day, I wouldn't hate that. Speaking of range bound, let me mark the opening range. Opening range low is down here, 18,288. So let me put a line there. And all right, we are trying right now. We are in the middle of trying to break down below this opening range. We keep testing the opening range low. So let's see if we can break it. I am short off of 92 again. Again, my target here is 77. Correction, target here is 74. Stop is it? Stop. I moved stop to break even. It's just getting kind of whippy. And my main concern here is that we are in a double bottom. So basically a little bit of this. That's my concern. So I moved stop to break even to protect myself against that. I would have liked to see us, the wicks on these candles. These candles are really wicky. The buyers are really fighting against this level here. There's not a lot of conviction from the sellers or the buyers right now, so I just kind of want to wait and see what happens. One of my biggest, oh, good question, Grim Trades. No, I just like trading limit. I like limit orders. It allows me to... Limit orders for me does two things. One, it allows me to get good trade location. Two, it protects me from chasing a trade, right? So like, or forcing a trade. So I like limit orders because I can set it where I want my entry to be. And if it never comes to me, that's fine. I'll wait for the next setup. So that's why I really like limit orders. I don't know. That's how I've traded pretty much this entire time. I almost never do market orders. And yeah, it's almost always limit. I will sometimes exit at market though. So I'll give you an example. Let's say I stayed in this short here and it's doing what I've charted here. We're double bottoming and bouncing off of opening range low. So I'm going to stay out of this. I'll talk through this for a sec while we wait. So let's say we did break down below here, but we started running into a little bit more support down here, in the 80s. And I saw it kind of starting to potentially reverse back up. Instead of trying to scramble and move my take profit and try to catch it with my take profit, sometimes I'll just hit sell at market just to get out and take a little bit of profit if it's looking like it's going to reverse on me. I'll also do that if it's looking like if I'm taking heat and I would rather just cut the trade. I did that on my first trade. I've taken two trades today. One was break even and one I lost 190. The one that I lost 160. The one I lost 160 on, I would have lost 500 if I let that thing run because I had a stop loss 5 handles above it. Well, I'd rather cut my losses and take a 160 loss than ride it out and take a $500 loss. Oh, yeah, good question, Grim. Thank you. These questions are awesome. Guys, if you have more questions, please let me know. Again, nothing I'm sharing today is like advice. It's just my personal strategy and how I trade. So yes, Grim, my risk reward is usually, it's 1 to 2. So I usually risk Well, it's 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. So I almost always risk 5 handles, and my target is usually 10. But I will gladly take 5. So sometimes I'll take 1 to 1. Last week, I'm looking. The reason I like taking short positions is because the old saying of stairs up, elevator down, right? A move to the upside is typically like slow stairs. It's like a stair climber. And then the move to the downside is typically like an elevator shaft down. So I'm looking for opportunities to take shorts and ride that elevator and sitting in that trade for 2 minutes or less, instead of taking a long and riding that trade for, riding that trade for 7, 10, 15 minutes. That's why I like the way shorts move in the Nasdaq. I like the way red candles tend to move in the Nasdaq, I should say. So I typically do take shorts, and the only time I would take 15, I would have a target of 15 or more handles, is in a situation like we're in now, where I do think that we have a decent chance of breaking. Yeah, we're doing it right now. We have a decent chance of breaking down below this level, this opening range low. And if we do, experience in trading the Nasdaq tells me that we will probably break below Nasdaq pretty aggressively. Like, if we succeed at doing this, we will get a pretty big drop, because we're going to run a whole bunch of stops for people who are long down here. So I want to run all these stops, and usually running the stops to the downside is going to cause, we're going to see a 10 to 20 handle shift if we run these stops to the downside. We might see that right here. Yeah, we're about to see that. So my take profit target looks a little bit different depending on what type of move we're having. And this is the kind of move where I would have probably a 15 or 20 handle take profit. I'm not in right now. I might get in though. If we hold below this opening range low, if we hold below 18,288 on this candle, I will look for a short here and try to ride this baby all the way down. And here we have room all the way down to 67. So I would actually have a 20 handle target. Yeah, tilt. Oh, interesting. Okay. Holy cow. Y'all, are you kidding me? We have 46 live viewers on my 4th day ever live streaming. This is unreal. Thank you. If you're just tuning in, thank you for being here. I don't even care if you hit the like or subscribe button. I'm just so grateful you're here. Thank you. I can't even tell y'all how excited I've been all weekend for this stream because of how much support and interaction we were getting over the weekend on the channel. Thank you. If you're new here, yeah, y'all are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know that there's some streamers on here that stream futures trading that are a little bit excessive and flamboyant in the way that they're a little bit the kind of egomaniacs sometimes. I'm not hating on anybody, but my goal is to always be a humble trader. And I am humbled by y'all being here and thankful for you being here. So I just want to say thank you. This is really, really cool. I didn't do this until now because I didn't honestly think anyone would care to watch. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, apparently. Apparently something just we got some wind in the sails yesterday. I don't even really understand YouTube, to be honest. Are you freaking kidding me? 50 live, y'all. What is happening? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God, you know what? I don't even care if I don't take a trade today. I'm just so grateful for all of this. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me to be an entertaining person to trade with. My long-term 52, this just keeps growing. My long-term vision for this is really just to build a trading community. When I first started trading futures, I really struggled. Hey, Sean, I'm based out of Nashville, Tennessee. When I first started trading futures, I had the hardest time finding community and finding good advice and finding people who traded like I wanted to trade. And I'm not saying that you should trade the way I trade, but I am saying that I hope I can at least be a starting block or a point of support for you guys in your journey of trading futures. Discord is next. Yes, I will be launching a Discord channel. I have no intention of selling a course or doing anything like that. If there was a demand for it, I would do it. But I really don't. I don't want to do anything like that. But Discord would be next. Again, for the community aspect of it. I'm very fortunate to have a couple of friends and family members who have joined me in trading futures after I started, but they followed me into it. And so I have a little bit of a community, but we're all new and we're all figuring this out together. And so my goal was just to kind of extend that community and grow into, I want you guys to see me struggle through some of the earlier stages of becoming profitable. And I want to share that with you and hopefully encourage you guys and help you find a community that I had a hard time finding when I first started this. So that's my goal. Thank you all for being here. Captain. Oh, God. Yeah. For only $999, I will sell you a course on Fibonacci levels. Here, though, you know what? I'm going to do it for free right now. So here's how you trade Fib. All right, you ready? Are you ready? This is going to blow your mind. I want to be very clear. This is going to rock your socks off. Okay. So here's what you do. Here's how you trade Fibonacci. Let me be very clear. This is not financial advice. Read the disclaimer below. I'm not recommending you trade like this, but let me just show you how Fibonacci works. All right. So all you have to do to be really good at trading Fibonacci. Here we go. Ready? You click here on Trading View on Fibonacci. Okay. And then you pick somewhere on the chart that you like and you click. Oh no, wait, this is the wrong one. Sorry. Hang on. It's up here. All right, here we go. So you click on Fibonacci and you find somewhere on the chart that you like. And then you click and you drag it to anywhere you like. Anywhere you'd like, just pick a spot that looks pretty and then go like that. And there you have your levels. Now you have levels. I just gave you a Fibonacci course for free. You're welcome. I'm just kidding. Don't do this. Unless you really understand how to trade Fibonacci, don't do anything that I just said, please. I'm just kidding. Yeah. $79.99. Captain, let me know how it goes. I say that jokingly, but I feel like there are personalities out there. There are personalities out there who literally, like YouTube streamers, who literally do this. Yeah, Sean, I am doing this full time as of right now. And my goal is to continue that. I'm very fortunate. I have a very supportive wife and family. My wife has a career as well and makes great money. So we have a little bit of a safety net in that allows me to take this time to figure that out. But we're also just like savers. My whole life we live well below our means, always have, always will. I do like cars, so that is my one weakness. But like, yeah. Oh yeah, you guys want a link to? Are you guys talking about the Sean or beginner day trader? Are you talking about Trading View? This is what you want? You want a link to this chart? Yeah. Okay. Here. Yes. Let me get you that. I can do you one better. I'm gonna pin this in the chat right now. So if you guys would like, TradingView is what I use, but TradingView has a small fee. I'm gonna post TradingView. Let me see. All right. So QuantView is what I use in TradingView. The indicators I'm using here on this chart is QuantView. I'm going to share that right here. Actually, here I'm going to start with TradingView. I'll just post TradingView in the chat. Oh, why can't I post this link? Are you kidding me? Here, let me link it in my description real quick. All right, hold on. So I put TradingView in there, and then let me give you guys I have a referral link for QuantView. QuantView is kind of expensive, I'm not going to lie, but it's a great tool. I like it. Again, if you don't want to use it, that's fine. Let me just get it pulled up here. All right, here we go. Linking QuantView in the chat right now. I'm going to pin this for you guys. All right, I pinned the QuantView link in the chat. So TradingView I put in the description. QuantView I linked in the chat. TradingView is the charting software I use here. QuantView is the analytics tool I use. There are some very customizable settings that come with QuantView. I've tuned it down a little bit to really not like clutter my screen too much, but I really love my QuantView. My QuantView indicators. And if you do decide to go with QuantView and you would like to use my discount, or I think you get a discount with my code. I'm trying to work with them right now. Chart with the drop down where it says unnamed. Oh, yeah, this is just my settings, my layout. You're wanting like my full settings. So, oh, you're talking about like sharing the chart data? Beginner day trader? Yeah. Yep, here we go. Let's see if that works. Should work. There you go. I'll pin this. Cool. Yeah, that should give you everything I have. If you don't have QuantView, this won't work. So just make sure that if you do want to if you want your chart to look like mine, you would need to sign up for QuantView. Because most of my indicators, all of the key things I run on here are QuantView. Again, sorry guys, beginner day trader, hope that helps. Send me a message if you have any trouble or want any support other than that. All right, guys, I've taken 2 trades today, and I'm down 160. Kind of a boring day. I'm sorry I'm not providing better tradertainment on that front. Andreas, good. That's interesting. It really depends on what platform you like. You can also use NinjaTrader with all this. You can use TradingView. You can trade on TradingView with all this. Like, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Personally, I like Tradeovate. I like placing trades in Tradeovate. I like the way Tradeovate works. Their user experience is nice and comfortable for me. So I prefer Tradeovate. However, it's totally up to you which one you'd like to use. Rhythmic, I believe, is Mac only. Tradeovate works on either. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the chat. If Rhythmic is not Mac only, correct me in the chat. But I'm almost positive it is only for Mac. All right, guys, I do have a hard stop here in 5 minutes, but I will do my best to come back. Oh, both are PC. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Sorry. Okay. I have been corrected. Cool. I stand corrected. Then yeah, go with what you like. Honestly, I would watch videos on both. I've never traded on Rhythmic. I've never traded Rhythmic, so I would really, I don't have a recommendation one way or the other with Rhythmic, but check it out and see, watch some videos online and see what one looks most appealing to you as far as user experience, because you're the one who's going to have to be trading with these. That's my recommendation. I can only speak to Tradeovate because it's what I use. You're welcome, guys. Yeah, Samuel, that's the reviews that I've read have said Rhythmic is a little bit less user-friendly. Again, that's not my opinion. I'm just sharing what I read. I don't know enough about it. Okay. Where am I going? I have to go to, I have to run to an appointment. I have an appointment at 10 o'clock Central Time that I have to make it to. And then I should be able to come back for about, I may go live again for about 45 minutes. I'm not loving the movement today. I may not take. Oh, Henry, great question. Guys, I will be streaming my normal streaming schedule will be from between 8:30 and 8:45 a.m. 8:30, 8:45 a.m. until about 10:30 or 11 a.m. depending on the day. That will be my normal trading schedule. There are days when I will go longer than that. I will stream out until yeah, Central Time, Henry, Central Time. Yep. If I'm able to stay on for until noon Central Time, I'll do that. I don't really like trading afternoon. The market starts slowing down a lot after 11:30 Central, and then the market gets really whippy and volatile after 2 during power hour. So yeah, if I'm trading at those times, it's not ideal. All right, let's see. I mean, there's nothing to do here. Is anyone in a position right now? Is anyone, let me ask it this way. Is anyone, yeah. Bryce, you're right. I did have a couple days when I had, last Thursday, I believe, I was down on the stream and I turned the stream off and I traded a little bit more and ended up going profitable that day. That did not happen on Friday though. Friday I ended up down. My total account balance is back down to 52,000 right now with Apex. So 52,000 spread out across 7 PA accounts. From a high of 60, I think I was at 62.9. So I lost about 10,000 on Friday. Sean, I have not taken a payout yet. I'm only in my 7th day with these PA accounts. So my payout, I'll be able to take my first payout. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss the March 15th one because tomorrow is the last day to request. And I'll be able to request on today's day 7, 8, 9. I'll be able to request on Thursday. So I'll have to wait until the next cycle. You're long from 22? I like that. That's a good entry. Yeah, down here. All right. Sean's long at 22. Sean, what's your target? Yeah, look at that, Sean. I'm rooting for you, buddy. No. Don't do this to Sean. Don't do this to Sean. Give Sean all the handles. 3 cons looking for 33. Wait, your target is 33 even? Or you're looking for 33 ticks or 33 handles? 37. Okay, 37. So your target is 18,337 up here. I like that. That's a great target. Midway through this order block. And that would give you 15 handles. That's great. That's a great trade, Sean. Good entry too. You took almost no heat. I mean, unless you entered back here. If you entered here on the 945 candle, you're taking literally no heat. That's awesome. Great trade. So, Sean, are you a supply and demand trader as well? Like, were you just trying to place an entry in the middle of this order block? Was that what drove you to do that? I also see that the EMA crossed that, the 14 EMA crossed that level. I don't know if your entries are based on EMAs. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be honest, Bryce. I start the Discord today. I have no idea how Discord works. I'm absolutely illiterate with Discord. So give me till end of day to try to get something up. By tomorrow, I'll try to have a Discord live for us so that you guys can all have a community to chat more in. I would love it if we built a community where people could get set up with trading buddies and really kind of build a community around that. Price. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So you were just looking for a breakup above VWAP. Then I'm assuming you looked for some consolidation and you got that consolidation. Therefore, you looked for an entry at the low end of the range of that consolidation, which is down basically at the bottom of all these candles. And then your opinion was that it was going to go long, so you entered long. Right? That's kind of more or less how you took that trade, Sean. Sweet. I love it. That's some good intuition there. And that really comes with, like Sean said, Sean's been doing it for a minute. That really comes from just knowing the market, knowing how it moves, and watching for your setup. That's great. I love it. Great trade, Sean. And look at this, guys. Look. Earlier today, I traced this little W, and it did exactly that. I'm not saying I can see the future, but I'm not saying I can't see the future. So maybe I can. Maybe I am a market genius. Maybe I'm the Einstein of Wall Street. You never know. All right, guys. With that, I do have to wrap it up. I'm sorry I didn't take any trades, but I just want to say we have 42 people right now. We peaked at like 55 viewers. Y'all, I'm blown away. This is day 4 of this stream. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you for everyone in the chat. I'm going to keep streaming. I'll see y'all tomorrow. If I can come back on live later today, I will. Otherwise, I will see y'all bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and thank you again. Bye, y'all.